Hello everybody, this is the Chillboat, and today I wanted to talk to you more about Outer Wilds. So as you know, Outer Wilds is my favorite game, and I have a lot of cool ideas for Outer Wilds too, as I've talked about. Today will not be more about stories, but it will be more about the planets and stuff. I talked about the story and what some ideas were in Outer Wilds 2, or my Outer Wilds review, which you should also go check out. So let's just hop right into it. Last time I had to re-record this video because I broke it corrupted. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. So my first idea for a new planet in this game would be a that's too big of a pixel size. Sorry. It's a it's a little utopian or not utopian, but it's an overgrow or come on. Game really this website really hates me. It'd be a growing um, planet. And what I mean by that is it would have multiple what's the word I'm looking for? It would be growing as you would see it, or you wouldn't see it be growing, but you could infer that it has been growing for a long time. Because you see here, like a lot of the planet would be covered in green grass, and there would also be like trees from the last game, and there would be like stuff like that. There would be bushes, all that kind of stuff. But also, as well as, and then this maybe the other side, which I will circle right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe this other side could have something interesting on it, but also as well as having. Oh, I do not know how I did that. Oh, there we go. So, as well as having that little side, it would also be a very more complex, or way more complex than it seems. There'd also be two moons, and the moons would be very different, of course. They would they would move in a different orbit from each other. Oh, that is not what I wanted. This moon would go this way, or they would both go. That's a really bad circle, but they both go the same way, but one would be higher than the other. And the first moon that you would probably land on is the crystalline moon, and it would be made of crystal material that would be oh, it would be a big part of the story in the game, and it would circle the planet like a usual planet. And this one, it would be like a very shiny planet, but the other one, not so much as a moon, but it would be more of a kind of just a mess, just a complete mess of things. It would have lots of shards. So this looks like an actual circle. I shouldn't have drawn it like that. It would be more like a bunch of these, just a bunch of just shards of what used to be a planet, and but they're all connected in some sort of way. That's what this. That's what that moon would look like. It wouldn't also be this big, but that's what that moon would look like. Okay, so that would be my first planet idea. Hopefully this all, okay, that's fine. So then my second planet idea would be two comets, and this is a weird one. Oh, so there would be Comet 1, oh, let me turn the pixel size down, Comet 1, Comet 2. They're a little bit different in size, that wouldn't have probably happen. One of these comets would be I forget what I called it, I think I called it the overgrown. It would be an overgrown comet, and basically it would have patches of holes and patches of dirt and trees and stuff, and it would still be a come on. It would still be a comet, obviously, but it would have it would be overgrown, as I've said. It would be like a tree comet, and then there would also be holes and stuff. And it's kind of gonna be hard to tell, but like that's like the fire and stuff. That's when it's going. And then the other comet would be another crystalline comet, and this comet, it would also be a big part of the oh, it would also be a big part of um, the crystalline lore, kind of. Oop. So this one, it would be I'm not gonna spoil anything because that could be just another video for another day. That looks really bad. Let me fix that. That still looks bad, but imagine that as a crystal, like a big ball of molten crystal. It would also have like an outer layer of frost surrounding it, so you could only get in through a certain way, which would be through the top. That looks really bad. I'm sorry. I'm not used to doing this quickly. And then that would go whatever way it would go. That's supposed to be fire. I'm sorry. But at one point, it would make a big collision. They would be on the same pathway. This is purple fire. That's not a thing. But it would make a big collision and it would make a big explosion. So that would be at the end of like maybe a cycle. I don't know what the new game story would have. So that would be Planet 2. Planet 3, if I can pixelize this, would this one is a cool idea I had. So, oh, it's a big pixel size. All right. So this one is cool. So imagine a barren wasteland of a planet, like oh god, like lots of scratches and rocks and all of that kind of stuff. It's just this one big planet. Imagine it used to thrive, but now it doesn't. Imagine half of this planet. If I can turn pixel size up for just 1 second, is just gone, completely gone. And what is it replaced with? Well, imagine this: half of the planet a long time ago was destroyed, and was now replaced by, and it reveals in the middle the core of water. Uh, so in the middle of the planet would just be this big hunk of water that that has been in the middle of the planet for a long time, and it looks very. I'll edge it out. Hold on, but it would this one would you could like swim inside it. So you could, as I will show, you could go like start here and then you could go inside of the core, and then this side could have like buildings on it and stuff. And as well, it looks really bad from the way it looks, but also there would be a type of maybe moon, but except it wouldn't be a moon. It would be it would be a bit of the water that because water in space, if you think about it, it wouldn't just stay. It would either freeze or gone. But because of the atmosphere, some of it gone away and is now orbiting the planet as kind of like a frozen sphere. That looks. Oh, I'm sorry. Like a frozen sphere of water that you could like go into, like giant steep. Okay, so that's my third planet idea. Oh, I got so close. Anyway, so my fourth planet idea is this one's complicated. So there's two planets, and they're connected by a vine of sorts, like a dark bramble vine, almost like the hourglass tins, but except with a big vine or a big like thorn. And this thorn, it would be actually sort of like a cave between the planets, so there'd be an entrance in the middle that you could go through to get into the vine, and the vine would be like spiky and stuff. So like it would show that you don't want to touch it. And one of these planets would be completely just overgrown by this vine. It would be enraptured by it almost. Oh, I keep zooming in. So this planet would have a bunch of just trees, and it would be completely just kind of demolished by the environment that it was captured in. So this planet would be basically a wasteland of what used to be. However, this planet, you could tell, used to have almost a like, oh, not that. This planet used to have society on it because they built a barrier around to protect against the thorn. And this planet would be way more utopian almost. So you could see like buildings that were created. You could see, pretend this is a building. It's not a building. This one would be way more complex and like society based. Like you could tell people lived on this one to study and stuff. So that would be my third planet idea, or fourth planet idea. I'm sorry. And the next planet idea I have is not even a planet per se, but it is a very awesome idea that I had. If I can just hold on. Okay, so this one is more of a city. So in the game, so it's a utopian kind of city for the. I would say this would take place in the Nomai universe because I feel like that would make sense. But this would have a bunch of buildings on it, and it would just be a place where you could be like, wow, a lot of people. It would just be a whole city in space. However, this would not be the whole thing in this city. Here, I can just color it in with stuff. Like you could tell people would have lived here when there were people still in this universe. But this should not be the only thing, as it also in the game, or the past game, there was gravity that you could switch between. So this would be called, I would say, Gravity City. And what would happen is you could go upside down below the building, and that could maybe be hidden for a while. and it would have the one like big building that you needed to go to, like that houses all the secrets and stuff. So that would be like that, and yeah, that's all the planet ideas I had for Outer Wilds. If I hold on, I could just erase this. All right, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I have a lot more planet ideas but these were like the big ones, and I could also talk about the story. I could talk about Outer Wilds all day, but I have a time limit on the video. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good day. Bye.